witches, blessed be. This is WhiteRaven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How are you, witches? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Witches Lair. My name is WhiteRaven, and I am here to teach you magic. I welcome you if you're new. I'm very excited to have you here. Today I have a spell for you guys. It's going to be more like a ritual. As usual, it's being inspired by you. A lot of you guys have come into my emails, my YouTube comments, my messenger, requesting this spell, both guys and girls. So this is for when you need to put some lead in your pencil. For lack of better words, you need to put some lead in your man's pencil because you think that you're man, or if you are the man, you think that you have been cursed and somebody has put some magic on you that got you very, very limp. But before I go into the spell for today, I have a few things that I want to discuss with you. Number one, you see all the things that I put in my website yesterday? WhiteRaven and Witches Lair is my website, witches, and many of you guys know this, but I do have a beautiful website that I have put a lot of work into it. You guys were the inspiration for that website as well. And I put a lot of stuff yesterday. I hope you take a look at all the new things that we have in the website. As a matter of fact, we're going to be using a new powder today. It is very popular in Spanish brujeria. If you have the problem that we're going to be addressing today, this is the powder that you need to fix it. Also, witches, remember that if you email me or if you go into my Facebook, WhiteRaven and Witches Lair, I do not work for people. A lot of you guys have been asking me. I know there's a lot of new people in here, so I do not work for people, witches. And last, I've been noticing a lot of really crazy comments in my YouTube videos. It seems to me that since we're having some issues with TikTok, a lot of TikTokers are moving into this world of YouTube. Please make sure that if you leave a comment in my videos, it's a comment that has foundation. Do not be putting crazy stuff in the comments. Please make sure that you think about the things that you put in the comments, because I do read those comments, and if I think they're crazy, they're going to be eliminated. I don't have time for crazy stuff in this realm of the Witches Lair, so please know this. Witches, I am going to be very careful with the words that I'm going to utilize in this video. It's very hard to speak certain things here in this world of YouTube because Father YouTube is very picky with the things that we say with our mouth. And I really hope that this does not bother you throughout this video. I apologize ahead of time. There's nothing I can do if I speak the way I want to speak in this video. I mean, this is going to be an X video, okay? We're going to be talking about X things, you know? And so YouTube is going to be very picky. But try to understand and read between my words what I'm trying to say. But tell me, are you experiencing a sudden loss of potency? Either you, if you're watching this video, if you're a man, or because I have about 75% of viewers are women, or if you're a woman and you're having some issues with your man, and worse yet, this is something that you definitely think that has been a hex put on you by somebody else. Today I'm going to share with you a ritual in which we're going to break the magic thrown at you at your private parts, and hopefully we're going to put some lead in your pencil. But something that I want to mention that is really important, and I want you to think about it. Why will someone curse you? Have you acted unjustly against others? Have you caused harm knowing or unknowingly? Hexes like this, which is often come from very strong emotions, and they're very popular. It is very important that before we do rituals to reverse and break and things like that, we analyze in our own actions. And we also have to acknowledge if we are doing any type of wrongdoings towards others. I am not trying to say that the magic thrown at you deserve. I'm just saying that if you do some type of introspections and you realize that you are hurting other people, perhaps the realization of these actions coming from you will also help overcome this magic thrown at you. This is crucial for the spell success and to avoid any further harm coming your way. So why women hex men in such way? Revenge for infidelity, of course, a psycho woman, an obsessive ex-lover, ex-wife, a stalker, or Some women are trying to stop predatory behavior. Again, you have to do some introspections and analyze if this is something that perhaps you're initiating. Witches, there is also medical conditions that could be the cause of your pencil having no lead. Things like alcoholism, things like diabetes, things like obesity, things like cardiovascular issues and problems, illnesses, lack of exercise, and there's so many more. And on top of all that, there is also mental issues. Number one, stress and anxiety. How is your life? Is your life really driving you crazy? PTSD. You suffer from that? Many times, body image issues that could create a lot of insecurity in a man, therefore taking away the lead out of your pencil. Depression, which is another reason. On top of all that, which is some of the drugs that you take for this type of illnesses can also affect your virility, your potency, your power. And so with all that said, it is really important, which is that you understand that magic is a powerful tool, but it's not a replacement for professional help. If you are experiencing ongoing physical or mental health issues, it is important, it's imperative that you consult professional help. This ritual is meant to address physical blockages, a hex thrown at you. But true healing often requires the balance between the physical, mental, and spiritual realm. It is really important that you guys understand this. Now, without further ado, let's get into the spell. All right, witches, so what do we need for this spell? The first thing that you're going to need, very important, is going to be a white candle. And this white candle, if you can find it, the one that looks like a man's member, that's the one that you're going to use. Okay, they sell them in Botanicas. You may be able to find it in Etsy or in Amazon. If you do not have it, then you just get a regular white candle. All right. You're also going to need something pointy for you to carve that candle. You're definitely going to need the picture of the guy that we are working, that we are cleaning, that we're putting some lead in his pencil. We need the picture of the guy. You're going to need the information, name and last name, birthday, address, whatever you have, all the information that you have of him, you want to put it back here on the picture. We're definitely going to need some molasses. You can find this in any supermarket in the baking area. If you don't find molasses, you are going to need honey. Something extremely important for this spell, you're going to need manteca de corojo, all right? This is palm oil. You find this in Spanish supermarket and also in Amazon. It's easy to get. We're going to need cascarilla. So for those of you that do not know what cascarilla is, this is simply just eggshells. Eggshells that I wash, I dry, and I pulverize, okay, in the mortar. We're also going to need basil. You can use it fresh if you prefer. We are going to need bay leaves, all right? We are going to need handy dandy, and this one right here have seen a better life, my road opener oil, okay? Road opener oil. We are also going to need some condensed milk. So you're going to need condensed milk. Something really important that I am going to use, this is going to be in my website by the end of this week, this powder right here, which is a beautiful powder. That is called polvo levantador. This powder is exactly for this situation. If you're a man, you have this situation, or if you are the wife or girlfriend of a man that has this situation, this powder is intended to put some lead in your pencil. All right? You're going to need an aluminum container because it's going to be messy. You're going to need a banana. Of course, we're going to need a banana. You're going to need gloves because, yeah, it's going to be messy. We're going to need some red cord witches and actually a lot of it, okay? And I think that's it. So let's get into it. We're going to write down the information of this poor guy right here in the back of the picture. And listen, if this is for you, you can do it on yourself. Okay, just put your name and your information. But if this is your husband, your boyfriend, whatever, we're going to put his name, okay? And then the date of his birth date. And then this is the address. And remember that some time ago I told you that if you're able to put the name of your target, like for example, John Doe, and then you can put in here, son of Mary Jane. I learned this from Miss Aida, that whenever you have the name of the mother of the target, it's always good to link them. All right. You're gonna put that in there, put the name, and so on and so forth. We're gonna put that picture on the side. Grab the candle and grab your pointy item. And in the candle, you are also going to put the name of the person. And also you're going to put in this candle what you want to eliminate. So eliminate any hex, curse, witchcraft. And if you want to do it in Spanish, brujería, done to my S potency. Okay. You fill that up. So the name and whatever it is that you are eliminating. I mean, we already know what we're eliminating. Just put it here in the candle. All right. Grab your container. Grab your banana. Now, carefully, witches, we're going to slit this banana and we're going to take what's inside. Just carefully and little by little. I need to keep the skin of the banana. Okay? You want to have it empty like this. All right. Grab your palm oil, aceite de corojo, okay? And we're going to smear that everywhere inside your banana. Inside and out, everywhere. Everything. Now grab the picture of John. Poor John. This, which is sadly is one of the most common spells and hexes done against men. I mean, so many of you have asked me about this. So many of you have, and you know what? It's not funny. This is a serious thing. A lot of the times, some women's are justifiable, but a lot of the times they're not. And these spells, they're nasty witches. They're done at the cemeteries. They throw this in the cemetery. They bury this in the cemetery. All right. So inside the banana, we're going to put some bay leaves because the idea is that we're going to be cleaning. We're not only going to be revoking this hex, but we're also going to be cleaning your pencil. You know, make sure it's clean, it's healthy. Sure that everything is happening good for you. Grab your cascarilla. Oh my God, witches, did I tell you this was going to be messy? Put some cascarilla in here. Grab your basil. Let's put some basil here. All right. Once you have all these witches, grab your molasses. You're going to put some molasses in your banana. Next. This is your condensed milk, and this is going to represent your love juice, if you know what I mean. Again, witches, this is going to represent your man's love juice. This is going to represent potency, power, virility, wanting to. Please make sure that you put all your intentions into this when you are creating this spell. All right, witches, before we start wrapping this up, the last thing that we're going to put, very important, is our oil, Abre Camino, road opener. And the last thing that we are going to add, that if you do not have it, then you don't have it. This is good enough. But if you have polvo levantador, this is what you're going to put. It's really important, which is this is a mix of a lot of high potency herbs and powders grind together for this particular problem. Now that we finish adding all the elements inside our banana, inside your pencil, we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, which is your pencil should look like this. To that, we are going to add more molasses. To that, we're going to add more condensed milk, more love juice, symbolizing potency, sweetness. You want to be surrounded by the right type of females. If this is for your husband, you want your husband to be happy, super excited about you, about being with you. No more potency problems, witches. Got some really nice love juice in there. Now grab your candle, witches. We're gonna do the same thing pretty much to the candle. We just, please do not overdo it because, you know, you don't want your candle to be extremely dressed and then you cannot light it up. All right. Put some of the molasses in your candle as well. Remember, witches, that you have to put the name of the person in the candle and your petition, whatever it is that you want to happen. All right, grab your polvo levantador, add more. Let's add some more into your candle. Okay. Grab your lighters, your matches, whatever it is that you want to use, and we're going to light this candle, witches. Concentrate in your petition, concentrate in what you want. And this is a very simple chant that you are going to chant what this candle burns. What's been cast, I now undo. By my will, it won't pass through. No harm shall stay, no curse remain. I'm free from every chain. And witches, you have to visualize what you want. You have to visualize setting yourself free. You're going to burn this candle every day from 1 hour until your candle is completely consumed, witches. This is a ritual that is going to take some days. Be patient, be prepared. What's important is that you focus and you break through. Once this candle is consumed all the way through, you're going to grab everything, witches, and you're going to plant this with garden earth, garden dirt. You're going to bury this like a little seed in this pot. And on top of that, you are going to plant a plant that it can thrive, and you want to see it grow and get healthier and healthier and be happy. Enjoy your power, enjoy your potency. From the bottom of my heart, witches, I wish you the best. Listen, for those of you that are watching this, thinking and judging, hex breaking is about justice. It's about healing. It's not about revenge. It's not about me teaching you how to do bad stuff. This is about betterment. So be at peace. You're not doing absolutely anything wrong. I really, witches, wish you the best. Also, something very important to keep in mind, whether it's a hex, a health issue, or a mental strain, do not lose hope, witches. There is always a way to balance these things out. Understanding all these layers will give you control over your spiritual and well-being. So be always very proactive towards your person. Learn as much as you can about magic. Learn as much as you can about your mental health, and learn as much as you can about your physical health. Many times we blame curses and hexes for things that we are lacking in our physical and mental realm. And let me know if you have experienced any of this. How do you solve it? And if you have anything positive to share to the people that are watching this video, perhaps if you leave a comment in the description, other people can read what you did and you will be helping others in turn. Remember also that I'm going to have this beautiful powder in my website before Friday, or by Friday. Check out my website. A lot of stuff. Do you get to see this one? This is a good cologne for you to wear if you want to keep safe from hexes and curses. And also, which is something really important. If you have not tried my soap, Cascarilla soap, it's made out of cascarilla. It has goat's milk, it has vitamin E, it has a lot of beautiful stuff to keep your skin feeling healthy and soft. And also, of course, has cascarilla, so it's not only going to be kind of like a scrubby soap, it's a bath bar, but it's also going to leave your skin there feeling very well. So if you want to protect your body, this is a great way for you to do it, which is check out my cascarilla soap in my website and so many other things that I have. Listen, I know I talk so much. Remember to email me if you have any questions, WhiteRaven@witcheslayer.com. Going to my website, that's the best way for you to reach out to me. Or you can also visit my Facebook, WhiteRaven and Witches Layer. I am there for you, witches. You wish is my command. I love you all, witches. Thank you so very much for stopping by. And if you've seen this video all the way through, I really love you. Remember, witches, I love my Magic Mondays. I love being here with you. Remember that in this witchcraft life, you have to stay very smart because knowledge is power. But above all, with all that knowledge, you gotta stay, which is so very wicked. See you Monday.